So, someone requested that I return to Aryu to dominate the scene once again and use some Passimian plus Zoroark because, they missed the core that dominated Inyu for the better part of half our pre-home meta. And then I looked at the sample teams thread and there was no Passimian anywhere. There was even just this one Zoroark team, and because I didn't want to build a team from scratch, I just stole this. I'm also going to exit out the staff channel here. But today we'll be using some nice spec Zoroark. I even got a Bruxish though, so, we got a nice core. Of course, if you do enjoy the content that you've been watching lately, make sure to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Daily uploads, I think that's a pretty good reason. And I like to think the content's pretty good too, so this first game, I think Mismagius just destroys this man's soul. I will need to get rid of Lazzle, but once that happens, ooh. Also, where's their water resist? Who resists it? Arbalava? Nah, you're not a water resist. And yeah, I'm lead off with the Rark, and I'm gonna lead with, not lead with, but I'm gonna keep Rotom in the back. Or Mudsdale in the back? I think Mudsdale in the back, because if I can make my opponent think that I am Big Horse, that's pretty good. Now, I might already need to switch to Big Horse. Arcanine is a threat and a half, but I'm going to U-turn. Don't you dare E-speed me. Don't you dare. Okay, he did not. He stayed in, though, so he's 100% throwing off a scary attack. That was scary. Guys, I'm very intimidated. So he's Will-O-Wisp, defensive Arcanine. That makes getting up our Stealth Rock super important. He does not have hazard control, so we'll be able to limit this. Maybe even limit the Lazzle and Cetitan a bit, depending what their items are. I've not really seen much Cetitan in Aryu. Not really played much Aryu, but should be alright. Now, I've got a couple options here. I have Rotom as a potential switch in here. It covers a Leech Seed, it covers a Grass move in general, really. Covers an Earth Power. I think I'm gonna go Klefki, though. I don't really need the key. Oh, I do need the keys this game. But I do want to definitely switch through the Orb. The question is, who can I even get it onto? Because I have Lazzle. I'll go Rotom. Oh, no. Oh, no. They are this. Okay. So, we're facing Harvest, I think. Did they take damage from Stealth Rock? No, because they switched in as I said it. So yeah, my guess is this Harvest Citrus Berry. This is going to be very annoying. It's going to be very, very annoying to beat. But we'll find a way. I think I just Volt Switch here into my Klefki. And we try and get rid of this thing's Substitute. As it goes for Terra Blast. Oh no. Terra Blast is really scary to see, I'm going to be honest. I'm gonna Gleam and hope that it breaks sub and that he doesn't sub immediately. If he Earth Powers, I probably just get tabled anyway. Though Substitute Terra Blast, he might not have Earth Power then. I think he's just using Terra Blast, unless he's Terra Ground and he's using Terra Blast for the generic stab anyway. He could be Terra Fire, which would be really annoying. I could also just disrespect this entire Pokemon and throw a Spike up, but I don't think I will. I think I will Gleam. Oh, 100% I'm switcherooing you immediately. I don't care. I'll take it. A Belly Bolt getting tricked is beautiful for me. So, I go Rotom versus you. This mon is still annoying, as is this, but I have Double Trick. That's so devious. I want to keep you, because he checks the Titan still. I could get a potential Thunder Wave off. I think I just go Rotom here. And, I mean, I don't really know what my play is here, other than Leaf Storming. I don't want to let Arbolava come in, though, you know? I'm gonna Volt, as they go for Protect. Because if I Volt here again, they get the Electromorphosis. I'm gonna try and go... Do I go Horse here and just try to block a Volt? I think I do. This mon is annoying, though, still. This guy is so annoying. Why is this Belly Bolt just sitting in front of my team? So intimidating. I mean, I could go to keys and force out, like, one of these three, but I don't really like those Mons' responses. Look at Mudsdale. As I get it on Crook. I'm here to tell y'all. I don't even know why I even thought this Mon wasn't coming out. I was locked into Volt Switch. I guess part of me thought maybe he just tanks the Volt and he goes for some chip. I will. Oh, Heavy Slam was not the move I intended to go for there. I meant to Roar. That is not the greatest, but I'm going to stay in and Roar now because he should, like, sub or Leech Seed. And if he subs, that's not the worst for me because he will not be able to Harvest immediately, I believe. I think Harvest always activates at the end of the turn. Let's hope I'm right, because this is a very greedy play. If they just Giga Drain or Energy Ball or whatever grass move they have, it's a little spooky. Leech Seed even would be a little annoying. I just don't think they go for that because I've got Rotom, as they do sub. And yes, there were Citrus. Cool. Ooh, Roaring an Arcanine is really cool. I could probably just go for another Roar. This is not going to do a ton of damage to me here. And if I could just start racking up the hip damage... Oh, yes! As he comes right back in, I roar him out immediately. Now, Crook's in this time, and we are not seeing an item. Which makes me think he's Scarf. So he'd probably Crunch here, so I'm going to go Keys. I mean, if he's going to Crunch, I don't really know if I care. But I don't want to let this one get a ton of chip on it. He could also just be Helmet, but no item, no Intimidate. I would rather assume that he's just Scarf. Scarf Moxie. As he goes for the Unch there, I will Spike up. It's a very, very safe play for me to go for here. As our Bolova comes back in, I'm going to T-Wave you. Because I don't want this Mon to give me more issues than it already is. A T-Wave is at least kind of nice. So we actually dodge a Leech Seed there, which is cool. He has not harvest. No, he did harvest. Whoopsies. I know he didn't. Now he harvested, though. I'm a little all over the place here, I know. I might just have to sack Zoroark to break this thing's sub, which is kind of cringe, but I'd rather this not get to stay behind Substitute for the rest of the battle. I don't know about y'all, but yo, insane turn for me to switch. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. This is not exactly the first battle I wanted to get. Oh, and I take 1,000,000. Yeah, though, like I was saying, this is not exactly the first battle I wanted to get, because this guy's just sitting around with an Arbalova. But now I go into Bruxish, and he doesn't have a resist to Wave Crash, so that's pretty cool. He also now takes extra damage from Stealth Rock. As he goes Belly Bolt, yep, that's a banded Bruxish you were trying to switch into, my. I was gonna say my guy. Oopsies. So Bruxish claims his first one. I would guess he goes like Lazzle, or maybe even Crook, just a revenge kill. Arcanine, that is not the mon expected, but he's probably gonna go for Morning Sun off of predicted switch. Yep. Could have wave crashed, but it's honestly not that good of a play. And I'm gonna Earthquake here. He has no resist. His switch it is Titan. Like, okay. If he goes to Titan, I could Terra if I need, just to avoid Icicle Crash taking me out. As he does go Titan, and he leftover Titan. Okay. So I don't think this is a real set. Unfortunately, my Heavy Slam is not gonna do damage. I'm just gonna roar him out. Yeah, I'm not worried about that damage, my guy. And he is Sheer Force, so I'm not worried about this thing setting up with a drum. I think we're okay. I think really what we're just playing to at this point is getting a Jet Sweep. As I will EQ those. How much did it do last time, actually? Oh, only 17. Yeah, we're gonna RAR XD again. I thought we tanked. Whoopsies. Going to you. Here's Thunderbolt. Yeah, I mean, if Crook comes in, I'm honestly not that concerned. Unfortunately, they are Ice Shard. It's hard to tell what this set is. I've never seen I've never seen this before. So he has to crunch here. I'm gonna go keys. If he EQs, then Mismagius just sets up. Yeah. And then I should double here. He's gonna go into one of Lazzle or Arc, so I'm gonna double into my Brux. As this Mon comes in instead, which makes sense as well. Like I said though, I can just jet. Arcanine, I believe, is just in jet range. And I jet because I want to be locked into a move that's harder to be revenge killed by. The Lazzle makes it a lot harder for this. That is just, you're 23%. You're not living this. I refuse. No, I've said no. So yeah, like I said in the video from yesterday, I don't have my glasses, so it's hard to see. I thought that it said this mon lived on 6 at first. I was gonna be really offended. I guess the hang up at this point is just the Lazzle. Is this Lazzle gonna be some stupid Subtox Protect thing? Or is it gonna be Nasty Plot? Or literally any other set. If it's Subtoxic Protect, I am very scared, but I do have hazards. So the hope would be that it's taken out by Jet anyway. If he goes Crook here, I will 100% just sack, like, keys. Because no matter what move Crook locks into, it can be very easily exploited on the following turn. I mean, if he Stone Edges, then I will naturally just be fine with that. My opponent might just time out. And they do, nice. So we avoid getting our Bollywood. That Mon is so annoying. I'm very scared of the day it will drop to NU, because it doesn't seem like something that'll stay RU forever. As this guy has hyper offense, I think? Like webs or something, so this might be specs. Might be banded. U2. I don't like this Mon here. I really don't. Webs aren't actually that big a deal for me, but they're still annoying, you know? Shit, I might be doomed. Why is that? Let's learn. Let's talk with our opponent. I wanna get in their head a little bit. Learn why they think how they do. Why do you feel this way, sir? Or ma'am? Why do you feel this way? Come on, answer my question. I'm not making my move till you answer. Nah, I think this game just lead. Who do I want to disguise Zoroark as is the bigger question. Because I could probably just lead keys anyway. Oh, you know what I'd disguise it as? Bruxish this game, 100%. Intuition. Interesting. I don't love Rotomly just because, again, I'd have to play the annoying mind game versus, oh, is Crook coming in, or is it not? Who knows? I'm going to lead Rark because I'm addicted to it, but I'm going to disguise it as Brux this game. As I lead off with Webbing Up. Hey guys, you think this is setting Sticky Web? I'm Dark Pulsing. I am Dark Pulsing, and we're gonna see what happens. What if I'm Swords Dance Lead? You gotta be careful. Don't let me set up for free. Switch out. Just don't switch to Grimmsnarl. Please. Please do not. Don't do it. No, I think this game... Flinch, please. You're so mean. Hey, I wasn't supposed to take this much damage from Bug Buzz. But I'll be honest, I also made this play thinking Grim was coming out. And, Grim did not come out. It's also a terrible play. Oh. Oh, I'm going keys now. I was gonna say, this is a terrible play too, because someone could be Hydro Pump, but thankfully I greedy rock up. And a greedy Stealth Rock should be helpful. I'm mostly just worried about Samurott. As odd as that is, Samurott, if my Rotom ever gets low, is actually kind of problematic. And I'm gonna throw up a Spike. I do not care about this Mon. I mean, what does this do? Check Florgus? Who cares? That T-Wave miss is not what I want to see, though. Mismagius, could it win? Probably. This is not good. I don't like seeing my Mon get flinched almost every turn that it can be. But it should be okay. I will go into you now. I will Shadow Ball. I don't know if this mon actually beats their team, by the way. The Crook, I'm just gonna kind of hope that it's not Scarf. I think that's probably the best way for me to win this game. Just no Scarf Crook. I mean, if some of these mons, if they're choice item, I can probably beat them, actually. Just through pivoting properly. This Florgus comes in. Yeah, so this is where my Klefki getting absolutely dunked on kind of sucks. Because I don't have a switch into this guy. Though it looks like this is leftovers. If I was Terra Poison, oof. I have no hazard removal. That is correct. You do not have any, although I'm unsure if it even matters. I want to keep Brux around. Wave Crash is insanely free this game. I think I just sack Zoroark. It's exceedingly useless this game. If they go for a Wish, I am unsure that Trick is the right play. No, it's the right play. Go for Trick here. They might think this is actually Bruxish. No clue if that was what they thought, but that works. They might have thought this was Bruxish, and so they went Crook to, potentially tank a Wave Crash with Intimidate. Hey, you're locked into that, buddy. You are locked into this. I'll plot up. I'm plotting. I'm getting nasty on them. The hazards help too a lot, because now I've got good chip on Rot just naturally. Should limit how impactful the mon can be. I'm actually gonna Terra. Oh my lord, look how much damage it does. Yo. Give him a little nice kiss on the cheek, lol. Mwah. Alright. Mismagius, is it time? I'm doomed. No, don't give up that easily. Me personally, I wouldn't say that I'm doomed already, but that's just me. I still have to deal with... I was gonna say still have to deal with Samurott, but if they'll give me chip on this, then I'm pretty content. This is stronger, by the way, because, again, Terra bumps it up to 60, and then I get the stab. It's not actually stronger, I lied. But I might go for it anyway. Now Shadow Ball. Literally is just stronger than Kiss, and I don't open him KO. So we take that out. Saw that custom, knew I was fucked. That's really funny. That's really funny. The custom avatar put the fear of God into this user. I'll Shadow Ball you too. Ooh, that just one shot. Yo, Life Orb Mismagius. Life Orb Mismagius kinda nice with it. But it should just be a little two more pecks on the cheek. Insane Mismagius game. Ooh, they're Terra Poison. They live too, wow. This was their play the entire time. I almost canceled, by the way, and went for, Trick, because I saw Life Orb Grim, and I was wondering if they'd be Sucker Punch. They had webs, so I didn't know for sure. But I kind of considered it. I think it wouldn't have been too bad of a play either, you know? If I say so myself. Oh, now we face an authentic Taco. Very cool, very cool. Unfortunately, they have a defogger, so my hazards aren't as impactful as I'd like for them to be. However, I do notice that Cloister, and I noticed that my little Klefki could dump a nice little Tox Orb on it. I like that. D away from it too is just really good this game. In terms of my lead, who do I like the most? Also, Mismagius again, this game could be super insane. It could also be kind of worthless because they have Sylveon. But I'm gonna hedge my bets on being super insane. Yo, by the way, Zoroark has looked terrible in every game. Why does one rise to Ryu? Maybe this gotta just be a bad series of matchups, right? I'm gonna lead Roark. Again. I'm trying to lead with it so that it can do something. But I'm gonna keep this stack with y'all. I don't feel like it's gonna do something in many of these games. Maybe I disguise it as Klefki this game, and hope that it means they'll go into, this. I'm gonna U-turn. 100% I thought about going for, Trick there. Don't you dare have Taunt. Don't you dare. It makes so much sense, but don't you dare have it. Oh, you're a piece of... Redacted. Heavy Slam the Cloister. You're not beating me with anything. Absolutely not. Get out of my sight. Like, what did you think was gonna happen, sir? What did you think? Let me know. Give me some insight. Give me the intel. I'm just gonna Terra. Like, I'm here to tell y'all right now. I'm just gonna Terra. I might have not even needed to Terra to tank that. That's really funny. But I think going Terra Steel here is okay anyway. Anyhow. It's not the greatest because Lazzle now comes in, and Nismon is an enormous threat. But it's not like my guy checked it anyway, so you know what? Who cares? I'm gonna go Brooks. Easily yum that flamethrower. I'm gonna Psychic Fangs very easily, very freely in fact. Now if they Terra Grass here, there was nothing I could do about that. Huh, you Sash. This is actually pretty good for me then. Breaking the Sash early on like that, I will gladly take. So I got a Sludge Bomb. Okay, now you're just being disrespectful. Now you're just being disrespectful. I'm trying to think, like, would they just Flamethrower here? I don't have a switch in. Say Toxic. So their Salazzle is designed to do nothing but get poisons. Very interesting set. I don't know how much I care. I could have Terra Poison there and still been poisoned, by the way. It's very God, I keep saying two words at once. I said very instead of cool or fun. I hate it. Unfortunately, I can't go for, like, Switcheroo here. He is, you know, Dark type. I'll go Rotom. I really want to just go for a Volt Switch here. I'm Volting. I'm him. I'm him. Come on. Yeah, I'm him. I'm him. So now I get to go into my horse, and I get my Stealth Rock finally, which will be very helpful limiting the Rotom. Don't you dare be Terra Blast with fire. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Good. They switch to ult immediately. Guessing a Will-O-Wisp's coming my way, so I'm gonna go Keys. I'll try to Switcheroo here. If they block it, they block it. If not, then cool. Me personally, I would not switch a Crook in. Yeah, I was gonna say, me personally, I would not switch Crook in when the Mon is a Fairy type and has revealed Gleam. But, you know, who can say what's gonna happen? They can Volt for free here. I will just Gleam. As they T-Bolt instead, that's fine. Look at how much chip they just did. Look at that nice veteran chip damage. Now we'll go Rotom on this turn. Because I could sack this later. And they don't have anything that really wants to come in on Rotom. Oh. Hey, I'll trick. I'll trick too. That's a very funny turn to trick. Yeah. You can hold that now too, buddy. Let's spread the love. Let's spread the love a little bit. This is so funny. Dude, their team is so cringe. Look at all the toxic spread. That one was on me, of course, but damn, man. So I get Horse in now. This is a very, very strong Heavy Slam. I can also Roar here. I'm actually going to Roar. I really like that. Ooh, ult comes in. I don't want this to get burned, so I'm going to go Bruxish. So they go Rotom. That's such a bad play. And by such a bad play, I mean that's a great play. They got me. I'll just Jet for some chip. He's Scarf. We know he has to go for, you know, something repeatedly. As a Volt Switch. I'll take my chip. Take my chip and dip. I just hate that Heavy Slam isn't as free as it could be otherwise. But at least Ult has to take the Rock's damage now every time it comes in. And get poisoned. That combination is alone gonna be very, very useful. I mean, I'll go to you. What happens if I substitute? They defog. Oh, oi. Oi, mate! What's up? I'm sorry for that accent. It won't happen ever again. Why do you live that so easily, so disrespectfully, I might add? Man, I'm plotting up. I don't care. Yeah. Like I said, I'm plotting up. I don't care. And again, this one has a Talk Scorpion. It can't just stay in and wall me forever. Ooh, he hazed. Wait, this set's terrible. This is the worst. This is the worst ult set ever. Oh my lord. I'm gonna plot again, because even if they haze, who cares? I'm behind a sub. Yeah. And I am a Mismagius. Like, I've got a good amount of special bulk. So I'll Shadow Ball here. H-Voice goes through my sub, which is why I was talking about special bulk. Oh, I one-shot. Okay. Well, we call this Jovel. It is Jovel. From here on, Mismagius is just gonna get to keep attacking for free. I can sub once, again, just to see what he wants to go for. Yep, get right behind my substitute again. They Volt Switch on out in the battle. Respect. I respect it. I respect the Volt Switch on out of the battle. I gotta say. Yo, Mismagius is insane. Oh my lord. Zoroark, terrible. Mismagius, goated. Alright. So maybe Zoroark's gotta be something better in, like, tours, right? Or maybe this set isn't the greatest. You can always trick any of the fairies anyway. It's just, it seems so unappealing to give a Florgus a scarf, you know? Or not a scarf, a Specs. Or, like, a Sylveon. Also, I am facing Sydney of the Elite Four. Mono Dark. This set should be illegal for this matchup. Oh my lord. I am ready. I am so ready for this game. Now, unfortunately, I got Sable. You know, my Klefki is worthless. I can literally never switcheroo. I think even if I'm faster, right? Switcheroo is blocked. Slash DT Prankster. Dark types are immune. Yeah, literally just... I can't. I can still spike. And that alone is still worth a lot. I'm gonna lead keys. I don't want to disguise Zoroark as. Honestly, maybe disguise it as Mo, because I could get extra U-turn chip on the Brute. As this is the lead, I'm here to tell you I'm spiking up, because that's all this mon can do. Spikes are not blocked, thankfully. As a U-turn, I'm gonna get my hazards. Leftovers Moxie is interesting. I'm gonna spike again. Oh, stop that. Immediately. Refrain from further boosting. Refrain. Cease your activities immediately. Stop! I said stop! Oh no, he power tripped. Oh no, he's going on a power trip, guys. Do I have to? I think I have to Terra. I actually have to Terra to try to Dark Pulse this. Oh no. I don't want to, though, so I'm not going to. I'm saving my Terra for my Mismagius. Like, there's no reason not to. I want Terra for Mismagius. Also, this can't Prankster me because I'm a Dark type. But Terra Fairy is too good this game. It's just too good to give up. At least now we know what the Crook is. The Crook is... Oh, it's also no longer immune. I can T-Wave it. I actually love that for me. You know what'd be really funny is if this whole time I'm playing as if Switcheroo can be unblocked by their whole team and it actually just can't. So I get all those. Now I will Gleam. You Assault Vest or something, bro? What the hell's that damage? I'll go out to Mismagius, which is not a Mismagius at all. It's a Zoroark, and I'm gonna U-turn. If they have Sucker Punch, it will obviously not KO. Yo, what if they're scared of me being sub here? I could also just Flamethrower, which is probably better, right? I'm U-turning. Yeah. I don't know why, U-turn just seemed like the better move there. And I will go Bruxish. I have a very strong Aqua Jet for anything that wants to come in. If he goes to a Sucker Punch user, then, you know, Perchemos. I might not even be able to Terra with Mismagius this game, because of the Weavile. I could see a world where I need to preserve it for this. Oh, the Weavile comes in immediately. I'm tearing with this instead. Had enough. I think this is the right move. The Weavile is the thing I'm most threatened by on their team, so I think getting rid of it like that's really valuable. Now I'm gonna go into Big Muds. Big Horse. As I Sucker Punch, yeah, and I'm gonna get my Stealth Rock, and this game's just gonna go downhill for my opponent. Yeah, they sack Sableye. And I'm here to tell you that's not enough. Tomb comes in. The Tomb! I'm gonna go Zoroark. I'm tricking immediately because I have no time for this mon. None at all. I have no patience. So now you come in, and you're crashing. We crashing. So at least Brux is just putting in work at this point. I should be able to win at this point even with just like jet spam. Because I'm gonna out-prioritize the Haunch. They go Crook, then I just go into my Mudstale and I easily beat it 1v1 since it Terra'd. Yep, Crook comes in. Horse coming back out. Pay your taxes. The IRS horse has arrived. You cannot break me, so I will break you. Luck is greater than skill. GG noob. What does that even mean? Nah, let's look at it. Let's get an instant replay. Where's the bit of luck that mattered this game? Tell me. Come on, guys. I spike. Okay. I spike. I switch. I Leaf Storm. I don't crit. I go back to this. I Dark Pulse. I Dark Pulse again on the Brute. I go to the actual keys. I spike. I get some chip. I U-turn. I Terra. Predicting you, by the way. That crit did not matter. Don't you dare say it did. You sacrifice Sableye on a turn that I set rocks. I trick your Spiritomb so you can't play. I Wave Crash. What luck? What luck? Come on, Eris Carante, tell me. Come on, don't make an ass of yourself like that. Never do it. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Nasty Plot Mismagius is a real problem. Bruxish is a real problem. Zoroark, mid maestro. Whew. I had a great time, much better than the Sawsbook video. Oh my lord. I will catch y'all in the next video. At the very end of this video, I will throw shoutouts to Perla, new member. Appreciate you, fam. You know, these videos aren't sponsored by anyone, so if you ever do want to support me in a very, very direct way, that's the best way you can. Or just leave a comment on a video, a like. Show me your support through whatever means you feel comfortable with. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.